the themes of the freaking album flashing at me. I didn't see it before. I might not survive this. I am so excited about today's video. We've already listened to Born to Die. We actually started with Norman Fuckwell because I had never listened to anything Lana. And I just wanted to see if I liked it, and spoiler alert, I loved it. So then last week I listened to Born to Die, and it is super interesting, and now we're deep diving into more of Born to Die. Videos on the way. We're going to do Paradise. We're also going to do, is it called Tropico part thing? Music video short film. And then we're also going to do like a little discussion after I've done all of that. So that's all coming out in the next few weeks. By the way, welcome to Passion Dump of an Autist. If you're new, hello, my name is Val. If you're not new, thank you so much for being here. Make sure if you like this video, if you like Lana Del Rey, if you like seeing people go through Lana Del Rey for the first time with trying to be thoughtful and, you know, really give the music the appreciation that it deserves, then make sure you give me a like and a subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. Also, I do now have a Patreon where I'm putting all my uncut reactions. These videos are usually super long, 2 hours, sometimes longer than that. So if you're into that and want to see the full commentary, obviously I have to cut this down for YouTube, and then head over to my description. We'd love to have you there. Let's get into it. So today, what are we doing? We're doing Born to Die music videos and also performances. I chose the performances based on the comments that I was getting on the Born to Die video, and just ones that I wanted to try to like see more intimate settings and bigger settings, so I tried to kind of balance that out. We'll watch music video, then we'll watch a live performance from the same song, and then I also have 2 songs at the end that I just wanted to see the live performances, and I was told that I have to. So here we are. I'm doing it. This is probably going to be a long video again. I thought it was going to be a shorter one with the music videos, but because we've added in all the live performances. Anyways, let's get to it. Video games. Yay! I'm excited. I mean, already it's really interesting. I'm scared this is going to be super, like, overstimulating for me, and I'm not going to have anything to say. But we'll try. Ooh, let's turn it up. Ooh, I already love the... I was going to say 60s, but it's probably not 60s. This is a lot of images, and, like, I don't know how to... I don't know how to take this all in. I'm sorry. Like, it's my ADHD too. I like see one thing and then I hyperfixate on it, and then I ruin everything else for myself. So I'm sorry. Going back. I mean, she looks gorgeous. That's giving me 60s or 70s vibes, just with what they're wearing. America, yes, big theme. Orchestrations. I don't know what that is. Gorgeous Lana.
Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body downtown. It's you, it's all for you. Everything
and
I
Hollywood
do,
and the
tell you
fame.
all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like
Girlhood.
Girls, honey, is that true?
Summertime.
It's better than I ever.
It's like all the themes of the freaking album flashing at me. Like, it's just, that's why, like, my reaction is just one word. Oh, America, girlhood, whatever else I said. I'm just being shown images. I think that's the point. That is the point, right? Oh my God. I'm just being shown images. And it's definitely bringing, yeah.
Even you, they say that that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you. Baby, now you do the thing. Kissing in the blue dark, playing, pulling wild dots, video game.
You alright? He's alright.
He holds me in his big arms, drunk and I am seeing stars. This is all I think of. It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you want to do.
I'm mesmerized by her.
The bad girls, honey, is that true?
I'm completely mesmerized by her. And almost how stoic she is.
It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you want to do. Only worth living if somebody is loving you. Baby, now you do.
What happened?
Now you do.
It's so chaotic and peaceful. She's definitely playing with those opposites and those juxtapositions, which I do like. Oh my god. That was so interesting, but I'm more confused about the song, to be quite honest with you. This song is so interesting to me because some of the words seem like it's melancholy, obviously, the way it sounds, right? The way it sounds, it's melancholy. So we're sad, or we're looking back at something. But the words are not necessarily melancholy, and so she's confusing me, and I think she's doing that on purpose. Same with this video. We've got, you know, summer and California and twirling around in summer dresses, girlhood and free and fun. And then we've also got nighttime and drinking and police, or, you know, and paparazzi and flashes. And so it's like opposites, right? And I can see that. I can see that that's intentional. Also, we've got Lana here that I'm just like mesmerized by, and I can't stop watching her. But again, she's singing these like very romantic lyrics. It's you, it's all for you, everything I do. And sorry, my brain shorted out there. And she's singing it again so melancholy, so we know that it's not. And even in the song, like you've got like little glimpses of happiness and excitement, but the tone overall is completely somber. So maybe this is her looking back at this relationship that isn't. I mean, we know through the other songs in the album that, you know, it doesn't work out. Yeah, anyways, that was very interesting. Maybe I'll get even more from the live performance. So the live performance, what did I choose? Oh, okay, I saw this as a comment. So the Letterman video games, and I thought that was interesting because that'll be different than some of the other concerts that we're doing. Obviously, a live TV performance is very different. So
please welcome Lana Del Rey.
Lana. Okay. Sounds good with the piano like that. it's like a fucking funeral march.
Swinging in the backyard,
I don't know how I didn't pick that up
pull up in your
before.
fast car, whistling my name.
I gotta do it again. I don't know how I didn't pick that up before because I was like really focusing on the lyrics, and it's hard for me, like it takes me a few times to listen to it to kind of connect to the two. And she's doing it on purpose, I think. I don't know. I could be completely off here, and it is what it is, and I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments, but like that's what I'm getting, is that it's two different things are fighting. The music is fighting the lyrics a bit. Unless I'm just completely interpreting the lyrics wrong, but I don't know. I will definitely go through and analyze a little bit more before I do my discussion kind of video, but that's what I'm getting right now. It's a funeral march. Oh.
Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name.
Like she almost looks angry there.
Open up
She
a
did.
beer, so get over here and play a video games. Your favorite sundress, getting undressed, take your body downtown, honey. Well, I say you the bestest, leaning for a big kiss. Put your favorite perfume on, go play your video games. It's you, it's you.
Yeah, this is like giving... I didn't see it before. This is helping. Watching these music videos and performances is helping me to understand. It's kind of like, okay, so, God. I need to calm down before we keep watching this, or I'm just going to cry the whole way. So we're just going to talk about why I'm triggered right now. Her performance, though, like before I even get to that, her performance reminds me, so I actually, in my 20s, I was an actor, a performer, singer, dancer, actor. And this reminded me, I went to theater school, and this reminded me of doing this lesson where you can take, you know, one line of dialogue and the way that you say it, the way you emphasize certain words or, you know, whatever your expression can make the meaning so much different. And so I guess I just wasn't getting it in the recording the same way as like seeing her expression. So for example, even just the word or the sentence, yes, period, yes, right, is very different. If, you know, you could say it like, you could be like, yes, you could be like, yes. You know what I'm saying here? Me reading the lyrics like a poem and then watching someone perform the poem is making how I saw this song. Yeah, it's completely different. It's completely changed. And what triggered me was now I'm seeing that it's you, it's all for you is all the things that she's doing. Even the way that she's like, oh, like I put on the dress. Like it was almost like there's resentment there. I do all these things for you. And then obviously we know that I think in Blue Jeans, you know, he walks out on her, right? I completely missed that on my original reaction because I think I was paying attention to the music. But anyways, she does all these things. She plays the video games with him. She does this and she does that. And now I think this song is maybe from a place of looking back and being like, I did all this stuff and now like, and where am I now? I think, I don't know, or maybe she's still in it and she's, you know, hasn't gotten herself out yet, but I don't know. I have very much felt this way in probably every relationship I've ever been in, where I just feel like I do everything for the person, for their happiness, and I put all my own needs aside and that's just what I'm getting from it. Please, oh my goodness, please remember that I could be completely wrong, and I am only reacting based on my own experiences. I don't know. I didn't read the backstory to any of these things. And so just be mindful of that when you're watching this, is I don't know the background. And this is the point. I'm trying to figure it out without reading the background, because that's how I like to consume art. Eventually I will. I'll read all the think pieces and whatever, and then I can make my own kind of interpretation, final interpretation from there. But right now, what this project that I'm doing right now is just to consume it for myself and kind of express to you the feelings that I'm having, that this art is bringing up for me. But that in no way is me saying this is definitely what Lana was feeling and thinking. No, this is what I'm feeling from what she is giving me right now. Does that make sense? I don't know. I just feel like I need a little disclaimer sometimes on that, because yeah. Anyways, I am now ready to continue on the video games journey that has completely blown my mind in the last 20 minutes.
It's all for you, everything I do. They say that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you.
So to me, that last few little lines was her convincing herself that her doing this, all this for him and putting him first, is worth it, because living is only, what is it? Life is on, whatever that line is, life is only worth living if you've got somebody, you know what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll tell me. Yeah.
And baby, now you do.
This song is taken on a whole different, God, I really didn't get it.
Old bars, singing with the old stars, living for the fame. Kissing in the blue dark, pulling wild dots in video games. This is my idea of fun, playing your video games. It's you, it's all for you, everything I do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than
I can feel that.
even
I
knew.
can fill that slot.
They say that the world was built for two. It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, it's only worth living if somebody is loving you. And now you do.
Wow. Yeah, that, I'm so glad that I watched that, because yeah, I hadn't quite clicked for me. The subtext, the underlying shit had not clicked for me yet. I loved the song. It was a beautiful song, and I'm like, oh, it's very devotional to that person. That's really sweet. No. I might not survive this. This next 2 hours or whatever we have ahead of us. I might not survive. She's also, obviously, not to state the obvious, but she's gorgeous and classic. And yeah, that was, now that I'm thinking back, that would have been very, very different back in 2012. Yeah, that would have been, you got like your Katy Perry's and your, not knocking any of these people, by the way, but yeah, just, it's a very different anti-pop kind of, which I'm sure really resonated with a lot of you that wasn't under a rock like I was. Okay. Born to Die. Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to do the music video of Born to Die. I'm scared. America. Okay. Okay. Cathedral, church. Heaven, perhaps.
Feet don't fail me now, but I'm open at the gates. They'll tell me that you're mine. Walking through the city streets, is it by mistake or design? And you make it feel like home if I tell you you're mine.
This was totally the like aesthetic that I was picturing, though, like even not in this song necessarily, but like the, yeah, I guess, yeah, that whole like California convertible, I don't even know, but yeah, this is totally what I was picturing, like when she's showing her with this love interest.
Don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes life is not enough and the road
She's
gets
just
tough.
studying everything that he's doing.
Keep making me laugh. Come take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain.
But she's remembering all this
Like
stuff.
it goes insane. So choose your last words. This is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die. Lost, but now I am found. I was so confused as a little child, trying to take what I could get, scared that I couldn't find all the answers I need.
Oh, hold on. At first I was thinking, am I like overthinking? I don't think I'm overthinking. I think every shot, every visual that she's showing us is very intentional. So I don't think I'm overthinking. And if I am, then we're talking about nothing then. Who cares? So there's a shot where they're lying in bed very tenderly, but of course he's got his hand on her throat. So I don't even know what to say about that. Again, playing with just juxtapositions. Apparently that's my favorite word because I feel like I use it in every video, but she uses it a lot, so maybe that's why. There's control. There's power and control there, but there's also tenderness, and two things can be true at the same time, as I'm sure anybody who has been in more complicated relationships, I would assume, would maybe agree with me on that. So that's what I saw here.
Trying to take what I could get, scared that I couldn't find all the
And then we
answers.
see, I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see what I'm pointing, like you're behind me. But anyways, you can see he's in the back there, doing this. So, I mean, I think we know this is about her person at the time dying, right? So, wow. You could have missed that really easily.
Don't make me sad. Let's go get high. The road is long, we carry on. Try to
And in this scene, she's reminiscing.
come take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain.
Like, this is kind of her in, like, heaven, I think.
Choose your last words. This is the last time. 'Cause you and I, we were born to die.
Choose your last words. Choose your last words. So, when you think about, sometimes I think about that, right? Like, oh my God, what am I saying? I've got so many thoughts just like in my brain, so it's hard for me to separate them all right now. It's going. The brain is going. But I'm not fast enough to process it. That's okay. We'll process what we can. yeah, choose your last words. You always have to think about that sometimes, you know, like I've got a mom that is, you know, up there in age and not doing well. She's at an old person's home, and, you know, so I think about that sometimes, like, especially when I, you know, am angry and I want to, you know, say things to her, and I'm like, you know what, like, this could be like the last time I speak to her. And I think I didn't catch that the first time around listening to the song, or like the third or the fourth time. I've listened to it a few times now. I did not catch that lyric for some reason. Let's go back to those happy memories that we have.
Don't make me sad, don't make me cry. Sometimes life is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why the road is long. We carry on, try to have fun in the meantime. Come take a walk on the outside. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. 'Cause this is the last time.
This is her going up to the gate.
You and I, we were born to die.
I could do a whole video on just that music video and like go back and try to figure it out. There's a lot that I'm missing, and I know that. I understand that, but if we don't keep going, like I said, I could spend an hour on just that video, and that wasn't the plan. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that again and again. I think I'm getting some of the surface level stuff for sure. Maybe some of the things under the surface, but just beginning to get there. There's a lot there. And that image at the end was shocking, of him holding her bloody body and the fire. Yeah, my mind is blown, and it still hasn't processed that. And so, yeah, those are the only intelligent thoughts I have about that, and I'm sorry. That's all I can do for you right now. Oh, what do I do? Oh, Born to Die Amoeba. Okay, so this is the one I wanted to watch live, and we'll see if maybe this gives me even more. Who knows? The guy with the, like, American flag sweatshirt is perfect. Like, perfect for this. He probably did it on purpose. Good for him. Well, this one is a lot more intimate, so I'm interested, for sure.
Hey, don't fail me now. Take me to that finish line. You're my heart, it breaks every step that I take. I'm hoping at them gates they'll tell me that you're mine. It's like I told you, honey. Don't make me sad. Don't make me cry. Sometimes love is not enough and the road gets tough. I don't know why. Keep making me laugh. Let's go get high.
It's almost like,
Take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you out in the pouring rain. You like your girls inside.
you can really tell that the lyrics are, well, I mean, you can tell in her writing, obviously, okay? But by this performance, you can really tell the lyrics are very important to her. She is performing every single word. And I think I said that when I did the album reaction, like the nuance in the way she's singing, like she will change her voice. She will do a completely different singing style just to perform that line, just to express that line, so that you better understand where she's coming from. Like, she's an actress as well. Not every singer does that, by the way. That's unique. I don't have to tell you guys. My audience is mostly people who love her since 2012, so.
So come and take a walk on the wild side. Let me kiss you hard in the pouring rain. You like your girls inside.
No, she gives her whole soul. She says, here's my heart and my soul. Here you go. Just for this 4 minutes. Here you go. And then she takes it back. Those are my favorite kind of performers, by the way. You've got singers like, you know, I don't like comparing people, but, you know, you've got singers that are like technically, and please don't come for me, technically better singers as far as control and things like that. This is not me in any way. I think she's an amazing vocalist, like amazing. What I'm trying to say is what's unique and awesome about her is that, like I said, she gives her whole self in that performance. Sometimes when you do that, though, you lose a bit of control. And that's where, you know, that's where it's not this perfect radio sounding necessarily performance. You almost have to choose as a singer. You can be perfect, or you can really lean into the artistry and be okay with not being completely perfect in order to give your whole heart and soul. And I think that's what she does, and those are always my favorite artists. They're never the ones that are like, you know, perfect pitch, perfect control, because those ones are boring. Honestly, they're boring. They're great in their own thing, but they're boring. Let's do the Blue Jeans music video. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Ooh. What is that? Like water? What was that? What was that? Was that water? It looked like water to me, the way it was sparkling and the way it was, and then she was like kind of fading in and out. I mean, there's a significance to that, but I don't know if I'm getting it. Looks like a water tunnel. Maybe it's like memory, dream, fading away, drowning perhaps. The aesthetic, though. The California
Blue jeans, white shirt.
It's like the light and dark side of California. It's the light and dark side of California. That is a massive theme that she portrays in this album.
You're a sort of punk rock. I grew up on hip-hop, but you fit me better than my favorite sweater. And I know that love is mean.
So far in these videos, there's been a lot of her watching him, seeing him. There's a lot of shots like that. So she's in her head a lot in this relationship is what I'm getting from that. It's watching from afar, having ruminating thoughts about everything that's happening as it's happening.
I will love you till the end of time. I would wait a million years. Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? Love you more than those pictures.
Water.
Before. Say you'll remember, baby. Say you'll remember, baby. Big dream.
Okay, so water, washing clean, drowning. What are we going for here? What are we going for here?
I was like, no, please, stay here. We don't need no money.
Water is also a sign of like just heavy emotions as well. I'm super into tarot as well, and so the water signs, yeah, the water signs are all about emotion and working with that. So
Sunday, said he'd come on Monday. I stayed up waiting, anticipating and pacing, but he was chasing.
danger, there's danger.
Caught up in the game, it was the last I heard. I will love you till the end of time. Baby, can you see through the tears? Love you more than those pictures before. Say you'll remember, baby. Say you'll remember, baby. Ooh. I will love you till the end of time. You went out every night, and baby, that's alright. I told you that no matter what you did, I'd be by your side.
Yeah, so he's the alligator, right? She's the prey, he's the predator. Right? I'm kidding. And he's bringing her down. He's drowning her. They're drowning together.
When you walked out the door, a piece of me died. Told you I wanted more. Not what I had in mind. Just wanted like before. We were dancing all night, and they took you away. Stole you out of my life. You just need to remember. I will love you till the end of time. I would wait a million years. Say you'll remember, baby. Ooh. I will love you till the end of time.
He's bringing her down with him. And she's happy to do it. Yeah, that one is still confounding to me in many ways. And I think there's still more layers that I have to uncover, which is amazing. Like those flowers that were in the video games movie. That's music video. And that's me right now. I'm like unpeeling all the all the petals. That was cool. That was really cool. I mean, I talked through the whole thing, so that was my reaction. I don't have much more to say than the things I was just like spouting out as I was watching it. Okay, so blue jeans. I just picked a random one that was on the internet. It looked like it was at least decent quality and a little bit bigger performance, which I thought looked kind of cool to see.
Blue jeans, white shirt, walked into the room, you know you made my eyes burn. It was like James Dean, for sure. You're so fresh to death and sick as kid cancer. But I'm gonna let you till the end of time. I would wait a million years. Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? Ooh, I love you till
I love that. That was great.
don't need no money, we can make it all work. But he was chasing paper. Caught up in the game, it was the last I heard. And I will love you till the end of time. I will wait a million years to love you more. Those bitches before say you'll remember. Baby, say you'll remember. Baby, ooh, love you till the end of time. We went out every night, baby, that's alright. I told you that no matter what you did, I'd be by your side. But when you walked out that door, piece of me died. Told you I wanted more, not what I had in mind. Just wanted like before. We were dancing all night, and they took you away. Stole you out of my life. You just need to remember that I love you till the end of time. Remember, baby, ooh, love you till the end of time.
Yeah, that song is devastating. That's all I have to say about that. And we're not moving on to anything lighter. Summertime Sadness. I mean, I did understand the weight of it when I first reacted to it, but I did since learn who it was about. A friend of hers. So, yeah. That just makes it even heavier. I do love this song, though.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime
Is she at a cliff?
sadness. I just wanted you to know
No.
that baby, you're the best. I got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Honey, nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh, I'm summer bad, baby, by my heavenly side. I know if I go, I'll die happy tonight. Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telephone wires above, all sizzling like a snare. Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh, I'm gonna miss you forever. Like the stars we stuck on, I'm gonna I got that summertime sadness. So, kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness. Oh,
that little, you could see the like other person walking beside her, almost like a ghost. Not much to say about that. Again, probably could spend an hour at least on just that video. The glass breaking was interesting. I also found it kind of beautiful. Not kind of. It was beautiful how she was able to portray, again, I keep saying this, but like two things can be true at the same time. And in something like depression, you can have someone that on the outside, like they can still have like a good day where they're laughing and you're having a good time with them. And that doesn't mean that they're not depressed and that they don't, the laughing again is more, it's not to be disrespectful. It's because it's a tough subject to talk about. And so, yeah, anyways, I think you guys understand my heart already. Two things can be true at the same time. So you can see someone laughing on the outside for a moment and you still don't know what they're going through on the inside, which is why these topics are so difficult, because we all get wrapped up in our own lives and we're not always there when people need us. So many beautiful shots of just joy and enjoying life, and obviously the darkest, deepest parts of life as well. So I've got her, is this it? Yeah, the iTunes Festival from 2012 that we can watch.
Kiss me up before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know, baby, you're the best. Got my red dress on tonight, dancing in the dark in the pale moonlight. I'm on fire, feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Kiss me up before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best. Got that summertime sadness. Sister, summertime sadness. Got that summertime
Those strings are gorgeous.
sadness. Oh. I think I was so forever, just like the stars miss the sun in the morning sky. Let us burn forever, even if you're gone, I'm gonna try. But that summertime sadness, sister, summertime sadness. But that summertime sadness,
One more music video and then a few more live performances to finish off. Okay, so we're gonna do the national anthem. I'm excited about this because I think this is gonna help me a little bit with the overall theme and visuals of this song. This song has a lot of interesting themes in it.
Happy birthday to
I like
you.
Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Old Hollywood
to
glamour.
you. We thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Mr. President.
Is that the assassination? The thing also that's going to be hard for me, guys, you got to understand, is that I'm not American. So a lot of the history, of course, you learn from just consuming media, but I don't know everything about American history. That is for sure. But to me, I think this is the JFK assassination. I mean, that's the vibe. She now looks like Jackie Kennedy. I think that's right. Again, Canadian. So my American history is not perfect. That's for sure. So you might have to help me with some of the American stuff. Tonka truck. And a dog. Okay. Perfect house by the lake. Fireworks. Okay.
Money is the anthem of success. So before we go out, what's your address? I'm your national anthem. God, you're so handsome. Take me to the Hamptons, Bugatti Veyron. Who you baby down, making me so wild now. Sugar, sugar, how now? Take your body downtown. Blues in the sky, stars in the air, baby, heaven's in your eyes. You said to be cool, but I'm already coolest. I said to get real. Don't you know who you're dealing with? Do you think you'll buy me lots of diamonds? Who you baby down, making me so wild now. Blues in the sky, stars in the air, baby, heaven's in your eyes.
So we're reimagining, this is what I'm getting, we're reimagining the American dream a little bit. And we're exploring themes of, obviously, patriotism and things like that, but it's like, yeah, we're reimagining it a little bit. That's what I'm getting.
It's a love story for the new age, for the 6th page. Want a quick sick rampage, whining and dining, drinking and driving, excess to buying, overdose and dying. He will do very well, I can tell, keep me safe in his bell tower hotel. Money is the anthem of success. I'm your national anthem, boy, put your hands up, give me a standing ovation. Who you baby down, making me so wild now.
Flower again.
Sugar, sugar, how now, take your body downtown. Money is the anthem, God, you're so handsome. Money is the anthem of success. Money is the anthem, God, you're so handsome. Money is the anthem of success.
Trust no one.
And I remember when I met him, it was so clear that he was the only one for me. We both knew it right away. And as the years went on, things got more difficult. We were faced with more challenges. I begged him to stay. Try to remember what we had at the beginning. He was charismatic, magnetic, electric, and everybody knew it. When he walked in, everyone's head turned. Everyone stood up to talk to him. I always got the sense that he became torn between being a good person and missing out on all of the opportunities that life could offer a man as magnificent as him. Understood him. And I loved him. I loved him. I loved him. I loved him. And I still love him. I love him.
That was really interesting. I've got a lot of thoughts, and I don't know how many of them are coherent. So what I was feeling, I guess, at the end there kind of made it a little bit more clear. It's like her expressing maybe how it feels to be beside someone, like reimagining what it would be like to, I guess, be with a man that you think that, at least to you, is almost like on a higher level or has more power, money, whatever it is. And what it's like to be the person beside that man. It's an interesting position that doesn't really get spoken about a lot, right? Maybe reimagining that sentiment of, like, you know, there's that saying that's like, behind every powerful man, there's a great woman, or something like that. It seemed to be kind of dissecting those type of themes. But that was really cool. That was really cool, and I'll have to watch that again for sure so that I can get it a little bit more. Okay, so I've got this one. It's not great quality, but I just saw that she had a red dress on and her big, like, beauty pageant hair, and I don't know. It called to me, so I want to watch this one.
Money is the anthem of success. So before we go out, what's your address?
He says to be cool, but I don't know how yet. Wind in my hair, hands on the back of my neck. I said, can we party later on? He said yes. Tell me I'm your national anthem. Tell me I'm your national anthem. Red, white, feathers in the skies, summer's in the air, and maybe heaven's in your eyes. I'm your national anthem.
Okay, I might have made a connection, or maybe I'm just connecting dots that, I don't know. I might just be reaching here, but in the Blue Jeans song, she talks about him, whoever him is, I don't know, right? This character. They might be different characters, they might be the same, I don't know. I'm just making connections that I'm seeing. In the Blue Jeans song, she talks about him going out and something about, like, paper being more important, money, going out and getting money, right? And then in this one, it's tell me I'm your national anthem. So is she fighting to be a priority? And if so, I mean, I know that. I understand that feeling very well, of just feeling like you're not at the top of someone's priority list. Money and fame, or like whatever, power is more important to them, which again would make sense given the music video. And so she's torn. Again, I have no idea if this is right. These are just the feelings I'm getting right now. It feels like being torn between, because I can totally see the reference of her almost comparing herself to like a president's wife, because she's so devoted in that way and there for him and his happiness, which a lot of women do. It's a very common experience. I've done it all my life. And kind of being torn between that, but then also being like, but I want to be your priority. I want to be your national anthem. Interesting. I don't know.
I'm your national anthem. Boy, put your hands up. Give me a standing ovation. Boy, you have landed, baby, in the land of sweetness and
Give me a
danger.
standing
Freedom
ovation
side.
for all I've done, right?
so handsome. Money is the anthem. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. I love you.
She's just going out in the crowd. Okay. We don't have to watch that. I mean, it would be cool to watch it too, but this video is already how long? Oh, we're already at an hour and a half. Okay. All right. So the last two I have are just live performances because we're obviously done the singles. So we're going to do $1 Million Man, and it was suggested to me to do the iTunes performance of $1 Million Man. So I have that, and then we're going to do Without You, the Amoeba performance, and then we're done. All right. This is $1 Million Man.
You said I was the most exotic flower, holding me tight, and I
I love the like lounge singer stuff that she does. It's amazing. Beautiful.
Get that way. I don't know. You're screwed up and you're brilliant. You look like $1 million man.
It's like a list.
You got
Ooh, okay. Just like you're this and you're that and you're that. That was
You
interesting.
know it's something so strange that it's hard to define. I would follow you down, down, down. Anywhere, anywhere. That's one for the money. Oh, down for the show. I'll be waiting for the very last time. I'm fine and I'm ready to go. How did you get that way?
This is a very old way
I
of
don't
singing.
know. Oh, you're screwed up. You're brilliant. You look like a
Like it's reminding me of a lot of the like
man.
Broadway stuff that I listen to. It's a good thing for me anyway. The scatting.
So it's one for the money.
Beautiful.
For the very last time, I'm fine and I'm ready to go.
Are you
How
fine?
did you get that way? I don't know. You screwed up your big, look like no $1 million man. So why is my approach?
She doesn't feel good
I
enough
don't
to be with
know.
this person.
You're screwed up. You're brilliant. You look like $1 million man. So why is my heart broke?
It's all coming together. Starting to connect in my head. This has definitely helped. Today has helped. You guys told me that. So many comments I got that were like, you need to look at the visuals. It's starting to make connections. Yay. This is so exciting. This is so fun. So glad there are people. I mean, I would have done this if 100 people watched my videos. In all honesty, I was having fun doing, you know, just making videos for 100 people. But it's really cool that so many people have kind of come on board. It's exciting and scary, but ultimately a really cool experience. Hopefully not just for me, but for you guys. All right, last one. I'm trying, I don't know if you noticed, but it's like, I'm trying really hard to be like energetic in between. Just, I don't know. It's probably, I mean, if we want to therapize myself right now, because I like to do that to myself, It's my people pleasing because I'm like, oh god, the mood is, but like obviously you're here, like it doesn't make logical sense for me to have to put on this mask of like energy because you're all here. You clicked on the video, you know Lana Del Rey, you know what you're getting into, probably, I'm assuming. So it's kind of silly that I'm even doing it, but obviously I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just happening. So yeah, we can be relaxed. We can be, our somber self, and that be okay.
I do just want
This
to
is
say
without you.
thank you for everything.
She's so
You
cute.
know what I mean? Everything I want, I have. Money, notoriety, Rivieras. I even think I found God in the flash bulbs of your pretty cameras, pretty cameras, pretty cameras. Am I glamorous, baby? Am I glamorous? Hello, hello, can you hear me? I can be a China doll if you wanna see me ball. Boy, you're so dope, your love is deadly. Tell me life is beautiful, they all think.
One thing I'm realizing now, since watching her perform, okay, I wasn't totally getting it through the recordings. I am understanding she's a lot more playful than I was giving her credit for. Yes, she's dealing with a lot of really dark subjects, but as you do, I mean, I remember, oh, this is getting dark. I don't want to go there. How do I want to explain this point? You can be laughing sometimes in the most dark moments of your life because you have to sometimes. But anyways, my point to that is just because we're dealing with dark subject matter does not mean there's not a place for playfulness, and that's interesting. I didn't see that before. I see it now.
Lights mean nothing without you.
Like, it's serious, but she also doesn't take herself incredibly serious.
My life
if
is
that makes
sweet
sense.
like vanilla is. Gold and silver line my heart, but burned into my brain are the stolen images. Stolen images, baby, stolen images. Can you picture this? Yo, that life we could have lived.
Oh, I can't.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? I can be a China doll. You wanna see me bow? I have nothing without you. All my dreams and all the lights mean we were two kids just trying to get out. Lived on the dark side of the American dream. We would stay out late, play our music loud. But when we grew up, nothing was what it seems. I have nothing without you. All my dreams and all the lights mean nothing without you. All my dreams and all the lights mean nothing if I can't have you. I love you.
That was so good. I don't even know what to say, guys, about all that to wrap up. All I will say is that was incredibly important in my journey. So, I mean, not that I wasn't planning on doing it again, but we will definitely keep doing that through the different albums. Whatever visuals you can throw at me, comment them down below kind of as we go along. That would be so helpful for me because, yeah, I mean, video games took an entirely, like, light bulb moment. You know, like, didn't see it. I couldn't see it. I could have gotten it. You definitely could have picked up, like, now in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, that's a really melancholy, like, the way it sounds is really melancholy. Like, I'm sure people picked up on it, but for whatever reason, my brain, I needed to see it. I needed to see her perform that for me to get it. It's just what it is, and that's fine. Yeah, we'll definitely keep doing that because that'll help. So next video will be Paradise. I think there's 9 tracks or something like that. Super excited. Everyone keeps telling me that I'm gonna love it as well. I'm sure you're right. I probably will, knowing this journey so far. So I'm excited about that. Again, please like and subscribe. Go check out my Patreon and have a wonderful day. And yeah, we'll see you again for Paradise. Bye.